All right, this is another episode, a special episode of the Trophy Room. We're going to do a XXL prediction list, and I have a special guest today.
You already know what it is, that boy PV. You know it is, Mr. Brooklyn everywhere. I put on for this city. This is good. We're going to talk about the XXL list today. I love it. Trophy Life going to give me a whole bunch of people that I don't fucking agree with, but we going to argue today. It's good. I like it. It's good for the city. It's good for the culture. She's here. I stand by it. Boom.
All right, so my first person is T Grizzley.
All right. I mean, cool. Maybe, yes, no.
Why
T Grizzley?
I'm going with him because people like gangster shit. There's at least one gangster on the list every year. I think it was 21 Savage last year.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to T Grizzley. He has an authentic story. He beat 2 Fed cases.
Correct.
People like that shit. It's enticing. It's exciting.
Agreed. But he got one song.
No. I believe he has like at least 3 songs above him. He got the shit with Yachty from the D to the A. He got No Effort and the
second day out.
First day out.
First day out is here. He put out second day out too. I like it. But when we talk about traction, you gotta talk about. Remember, he's competing against the whole country, so it's a little bit different. I don't know. I love T. I was first nigga up here in New York bumping it. Be clear, don't believe the lies. But I don't know. It's a tough list to make. When you got one standout record and his mixtape is still warming up, called My Moment. So I fuck with it. But I don't know.
Famous Dex.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like it. I can't say nothing wrong with him. Why you like him though?
He's unique.
That's it right now.
Shit, he got the whole world saying, oh man, goddamn, or whatever.
Oh man, goddamn, oh.
Yeah, he has a certain look about him. He's fun.
Very.
Yeah, I mean, I like him. His show is like probably one of my top favorite concerts I've been to.
Really?
Yes, it was mad fun.
Did you know the music?
And it wasn't even his show. It was Rich the Kid's show, and he was there.
Do you like his music?
Yeah.
I like it. He got a hit record, Drip From My Walk.
Yeah.
He got about 50 fucking viral songs other than that. I love it. I stand by it. I'm with Famous Dex. So that's one pick. She's 1 for 1.
Rich the Kid.
Why do you shaky with like he might not make it? How you picking somebody that you already
know?
Because I feel
like he been deserved it, but they're not giving it to him. For what reason, I don't know.
Okay. What's his record?
Frick.
Shaky already.
He had that record with Kodak Black, Playboi Carti.
That record.
It was probably Plug. That's what it's called. You don't know it?
If it was a standout record, would it have taken you that long to remember it?
No, it's just that I haven't listened to it in so long. But that was the big record.
I guarantee she will not forget another artist standout record the whole time we get it.
Okay.
Rich the Hit is cool. Rich is cool. He's super viral, works super hard, puts out a ton of music, but this list is kind of no joke.
Kyle.
I don't know about this girl on her list, man. Why Kyle?
It was between Kyle and Amine that I was gonna go with because they I feel like they always have that one wild card kind of that they put on the list.
Why are they wild cards?
Because it's not somebody that you would particularly expect for them to put on the list, but has super capability of being on the list. It's hard to explain. They have a hit record, but you probably wouldn't like Lil Dicky.
It's very different though.
Okay.
Lil Dicky had a real deal fan base, hands down. He was huge. He was unique because he does the comedy shit and he does the rap shit way different, and he had a successful record. These guys have 2 smash standout records before we knew who they were. So Super Duper Kyle is dope. Amine is dope. I both think that both of them have super hit records, hands down. They both charted.
Right.
Will they have, is there a future tied into it? It's difficult to say. Because a lot of times it's difficult when you get a record that's so big, how do you respond to it? If your first game in the NBA, you have 55 points, what happens night number 2? It's a very rough night. You know what I mean? It's a rough night.
A Boogie.
I love A Boogie. He deserves it.
Yeah. I don't know. A lot of people saying, oh, he might not make it because he's already an established artist, but I feel like he could.
That was their reason to not make it?
Yeah, they said that he couldn't. He doesn't need it, basically. But I feel like he doesn't need it.
No, that's super wrong. He definitely needs it. This is the thing. Those are people that are jaded. They think that how his temperature is home. His temperature is not like that everywhere. A Boogie needs this look very badly. A Boogie, this is a real shit. On a national level, A Boogie's not national yet.
Right.
A Boogie is great music. His records is great. And I don't like to really bash labels, but I don't know what they're doing with him. Because he should be hands down. He should be a hands down pick on this list. And the fact that there's people that would question it, it shows they're not doing the best. I love it. Timeless is great. Macaroni's great. Vacation is great. One more.
And he,
with the PNB record.
He put on his man.
Put on Donkey.
Got that hybrid label thing going on. That's cool.
That's dope. If you're powerful enough to put on your man, that means a lot.
Right.
I don't know if his man's gonna make it.
Yeah, I mean, I would love for Don Q to be on the list also, but that was another one that was gonna be like an honorable mention. Young M.A.
Look at the screen cap that laughing. What's up?
Should she be on the list this year?
Yeah.
Why? Why should she be on the list?
M.A. should be on the list. I mean, look, let's be real. It's gonna be it's not as easy. It's not as shooing as much as what people think.
Mm-hmm.
She has a humongous standout record,
right.
Hands down.
Nationwide.
We can't complete. You know what I mean? Obviously,
it's a worldwide hit, isn't
it's
it?
definitely a
Worldwide hit.
I had the pleasure of being a part of that whole thing for the whole run, and I was seeing how people were reacting to us when we were on tour for the OO record and what was going on, and you can't compare it. It's difficult. People are poking at her now, though. I think that it's starting to. She needs another record, and that's just being, that's being not to favor anything. There needs to be another record to where it's hands down, because it's arguable that there are the Super Duper Kyles and there are the Amines that come in with an equivalent size hit record or close to it.
But I feel like there still is a decent amount of hype surrounding her to where she should still be on the XXL Freshman list.
I agree. There's definitely an argument for it. There's an argument for all three of those artists. The thing is that, and I try to tell people, because she has these fan bases around, but when you put up 55, right. It just becomes a higher wall to climb. How does she respond to that? Mm-hmm. And I think the people are waiting to see what's going on. I know her EP just dropped, and it didn't respond.
Yeah, I didn't respond.
You didn't respond at all.
No, I liked it. She had 2 records I liked on it, but it wasn't enough for me to say that I loved the whole project.
Yeah.
I liked Bonnie and the Self-Made record.
Okay, she's putting on a video for Self-Made.
Good choice.
But you gotta have successful records. This is a tough list. Because when you really, the thing is not about do you feel like people should make it, because we can come up with 15 or 20 names that should make it. But then when we trim it back down to get down to the 10, that's when you start seeing, does this person deserve to make it over this person or not? And that's when it starts getting a little tight. But yeah.
Playboi Carti.
Oh, see? Now we get into the good picks. The thing that blew my mind about it, you just picked your 10 artists, or did you go on XXL to do this?
Go on double? No, I did not look at the double. Like the options thing?
Yeah.
No, I didn't look at it.
Because he's not on the options. And I didn't know why. I thought maybe he didn't want to be on the cover. I didn't know, but he definitely wasn't on the options.
I did not know that.
Yeah, him or Black Youngster.
Really?
And I felt like these guys were kind of confusing.
Yeah, but Black Youngster probably would have been a decent wild card also.
Yeah, like these guys are really fucking big. Does Playboi Carti have a record yet? No.
Yes.
But what's the record?
He has 2 records.
Yeah.
He has Magnolia and he has Woke Up Like This.
I agree. Both of those records came out in the last 30 days. Cool.
I believe Woke Up Like This may have been out before 30 days.
With Uzi?
Yes, it might have been out before the last week.
Internet, go do it. What's today's date? Somebody go check it. It's May 16th. If you find that out before April 15th, I believe it. Until then, I don't know. But either way, the records aren't the hits yet. Magnolia will be a fucking smash. It's going to be a top 3, top 5.
The way people are responding to it, it's already a hit.
I think that it's that word hit is very subjective. It's going to be a hit.
I'm going with it.
And I agree.
It's a hit.
But no, you can't call it a hit.
No, I'm saying it. I don't care.
What's it charting in?
I
You get like, where is it on radio? You get what I'm saying? Like, we have to have that. A hit can't be opinion based. Like Amine Caroline, right? Where that, right? That was a top. I think that hit like top 40 on charts. It was clearly on rotation across the country. Everybody loves it. The video was at 100 million plays. That's a hit record because there's numbers to back it.
Okay, well, I'm going to say it's going to.
See, now she's with me. I love it, but it's tough because when we talk about it, he has 2 records. It's definitely gonna be. He definitely has a fan base. He definitely has a future.
And I believe he just got signed to the Interscope as well. And the last couple.
I heard that before. I don't know. Because niggas be signing those that he signed.
No, they were in California, I believe, at like some Def Jam event, and A$AP Rocky, that's his artist, so A$AP Rocky announced it on stage.
Oh, see, that's dope. I heard this a long time. I don't be knowing, I can't remember sometimes what I'm supposed to say, but I'm not. So sometimes I just act like I don't know what's going on. But yeah, Rocky been standing with it.
XXXTentacion?
XXXTentacion.
That's how you say it?
Yeah.
You sure?
XXXTentacion. I promise you, I know.
Okay, alright.
I promise.
Okay, so I said it, but without the accent.
Yeah, you gotta say with an accent.
XXXTentacion. Okay, got it.
There you go.
I'm gonna go with him because he had a hype while he was in jail.
Understating that word.
Huge hype while he was in jail. He was selling merch when he was in jail.
Yeah.
T-shirts with his face with T-shirts with his face on, it was selling.
Yeah.
The blog was talking about him.
Yeah.
People were comparing him to Drake. How do you feel about his comparison to Drake?
I think it's ridiculous. The record definitely has similarities.
Yes.
Everybody definitely says that it sounds like Drake, and there is definitely similarities to the flow. But there's a lot of niggas that have that flow. It also sounds like Uzi Vert, and it sounds like Made in Tokyo, who is the creator of that flow. But shoot me, shout out to my man Tokyo. You know what I mean? But yeah, Tokyo's been rapping like this before everybody.
Yeah.
Doing the average.
He also, I feel like he deserves to be on the list, but I don't feel like they're gonna put him.
Why not? XXL don't make shit.
They go with whoever has that hype, and I just feel like Made in Tokyo doesn't have that hype. And, I'm sorry. The hype and they love hype and controversy and stuff like that. So I feel like they're not gonna put Made in Tokyo.
I don't think that they're gonna put him either, but I would definitely. Made in Tokyo deserves it. Uber Everywhere was humongous last year. Yeah. Definitely a top 5 record, at least top 7.
Another song, Skateboard P, that's pretty big.
Yeah. With Sean Dawn. You know what I mean?
So
Going 8 like Nigo.
You agree with XXXTentacion?
Oh, that's unfair. Yeah, I mean, he has to.
Yes.
He's so hot. They would never. There's still. See, this is the thing that people don't. That the fans sometimes don't like to understand. XXL is putting out a list. They're putting out a list for a business reason, to sell copies, to sell magazines. So they have to do the exact reason. Like, not Sean. Tokyo may not make it because of the excitement level. You get what I'm saying? That he has to be able to accrue on this to sell magazines or to be a part of selling the magazines. X is gonna sell. If they, to be very real, if they put X on top of the cover by himself on his own issue, it would go crazy because of the amount of cult following that he has and the amount of haters that he has that would purchase it to see the fuckery.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So he hands down is gonna make it, hands down. I wish that they could. I wish that the business wasn't so prevalent in the decision making. You get what I'm saying? It'd be slightly different. Like, because I feel like multiple New York people should be on the list. Not trying to just be favoritism.
I do.
But I know they're gonna limit it to
2, maybe 2.
Yeah, I think that 3 people should be on it, but 2. I'm gonna listen to what she goes for 9, 10 before I start really terrorizing this list. But we're gonna continue.
Number 9, YFN Lucci.
Come on, it's my friend. It's my.
All right, so unbiased your comment.
It's nothing unbiased. He's the man. Lucci's the guy. I got to sit with Lucci last year before everybody even knew who he was, and he was great. The whole YFN movement is great. Key to the Streets is huge. Long Live Nut is his album he just put out is huge. Wish Me Well, both mixtapes was fantastic. And he got Every Day We Live with PnB Rock.
Yeah, that's a smash.
See how you guarantee your spot? And just mixtape, fan base, future.
It was between him and Young Dolph for me at that point when I got to this list, but Young Dolph doesn't compare in numbers.
It doesn't compare numbers in what way?
Like, I was comparing Lucci's tape to Dolph's, and I was
Which one? The album?
Yeah, I was looking at the numbers, and Dolph averaged like 200K plays, where Lucci was skyrocketing in millions. And I just found that I didn't know his Dolph's numbers were that low, so I couldn't see him on the list.
Wow, this hurts my chest. I don't think that he wants to be on the list, to be honest. But Dolph is an independent artist, so the scale is different. So YFN Lucci has a whole building pushing for him, and Dolph has him and his team, so it has to scale different.
Lucci signed to
Think It's a Game, which is like, you hear like Think It's a Game, you hear like Rich Homie Quan, Trinidad James used to be on there, but Lucci is really that guy over there right now.
Okay.
Remember that big deal that everybody thought Trinidad got all that money?
Yeah.
I was a part of that deal. Shouts out to all the uneducated fans that don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Ugly God.
Yeah? Yeah. I mean, he's on my list too.
Oh, okay, cool.
Why you say Ugly God?
He's touring, headlining his own tour.
Facts.
Has viral hits, infectious hits. He has that Water record. He got songs like some shit called I Beat My Meat that people actually ran with, I think he deserves a decent spot.
How do you feel about I Beat My Meat?
I don't listen to it.
If you had a meat, would you beat it? He has a song about it. This is in context of the industry. This is the thing. Do you like the song? When you hear the song, you feel like you can't connect to it because you don't have a meat to beat?
No, okay, you know what? Yes, I do feel like engaging in those activities.
See, this is good. If she had meat, she'd beat it. Now you know. Fun facts of Trophy Life. This is good. Your fans like to know this.
Okay.
It's not just about the colorful hair. Now you know.
All right, so now we're gonna get into who you think I should have said.
Who you should have said? Mm-hmm. Number one that jumps off the list?
Right.
Cardi B.
I wanted to put her, and I really did want to put a female on my list.
Will you put M.A.?
Okay, yes, you're right.
That's like, was that a diss?
No, it's not a diss.
We're gonna take it as a diss.
No.
Trophy Life This is young.
No.
Now you got a headline, you're gonna go viral.
I'm not dissing her, but when I think
Wanna
of
go
females,
viral or no?
I'm sorry. When I think of females, I don't think of Young M.A. because
what the
she's
hell?
so.
So what do you think of? She's silent. What the fuck?
I do think of a guy when
she's rated with the guys?
Yes.
Why? Because
she's very masculine. I don't look at her as a female.
You wear boy clothes. It's a guy hoodie.
Yes, but I also wear weave and I do my nails and things of that nature.
So you have to do nails, and we have to do two things feminine to not be masculine. Yes. So if you didn't do your nails at one day, we could just be like, you're a guy that day. This is according to her. We're just asking her own shit.
Anyway, why Cardi B?
They skip it. Cardi B, come on, man. I fuck with Cardi B. Cardi B hot. Lick with Offset. She has a song with Migos. Hot as shit. I think that Cardi B is, at this exact moment, one of the hottest in the country. Hands down. A lot of people love to disrespect and say that she's not a rapper and all of that. And most rappers really don't want to rap with Cardi B. Cardi B actually does rap. She's definitely a goon. She's definitely on her shit. So a lot of people really won't say that hot shit to Cardi B or to anybody affiliated. You see how she's giving it up in these videos. It's getting filthy out here. Shout out to Cardi B. I just love it. They team work hard. You know what I mean?
I think she just got a multi-million-dollar deal.
This is not a thing. This is a fact. She signed to Atlantic. This is dope. Shout out to Spark. Shout out to Paparazzi over there. They're doing things. Shaft. Everybody over there. They're doing good. They got a whole team. She toured. She just did a whole bunch of shows in Europe. So it's clearly showing she's a worldwide brand.
Wow.
She came from Europe. A lot of artists haven't even hit Europe yet. You get what I'm saying? So cool. She was selling out venues over there. And if you look at her, every single time that she touches the red carpet, now she's in some Euro. So applaud her, because her brand is clearly opening the fuck up. And she's bad as shit. Fuck. Shit. And that's my homegirl. I fuck with her. She's a real nigga. Gotta love Cardi B. Cardi B gotta be on the list.
Next person.
But it's tough because there's so many New York people. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's three. If that happens, that'd be 3 New York people. That's tough. I don't know if the cover would do that.
Question: would you have put Casanova on the list?
It's early for Cass. It's early for Cass. Cass has had one hands down successful record. He's building a fan base. Just on numbers alone, if we just had to make a judgment call of numbers, it'd be difficult to make a case for him over someone else on the list. I would love to put Cass on it, but then when we start comparing it down to that last 10, it's going to be difficult because numbers-wise, he's not going to be able to compare outside of the success and don't run.
Yeah, I feel like his work ethic is up there. You know, the leg work is up there.
Tons. He's on tour, and
he had a big
supposed
record.
to be on tour, so he made it.
Right.
To make yourself go on tour,
right?
Take your shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's huge. It's huge. It's huge. It's huge. He's working hard. You see him on Fab, Instagram every day. OT, Zoe Dollars. You see that they're embracing him as like that next guy. So.
Right. I feel like you can't talk about New York rap right now without mentioning Casanova.
But he had the biggest record all winter, and all spring. Summer's approaching though. We need another record. Yeah. Mozzie.
I don't even know who that is.
It's not good.
Mozzie.
M-O-Z-Z-Y.
Oh, okay. I've definitely seen the name.
Yeah.
Definitely seen the name.
Mozzie's from the West Coast. He's from Sacramento. The first guy from that whole wave. I rock with it. He has records. He has tons of internet traffic. He put out an album. He's putting out other artists. His merch sells. He's one of the biggest artists in the whole West Coast after YG, temperature-wise. It'll definitely probably be him right now on who's next up. I love what Mozzie is doing out there. Super big. You get what I'm saying? I love
What's his big records?
Mozzie? He has so many. Mozzie is similar to like a Dolph, to where Dolph just had his standout radio record, but they have these cult records to where that you're going out and you watch them perform and you're gonna see 5,000 people rap every single word.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And it just it changes it changes the scale of things. Another person that I wanted to put on there was Moneybagg Yo.
Never heard of him.
Holy shit. This is tough. But Google up, I promise you. Moneybagg Yo, he signed to, what is that shit called? CMG, which is Yo Gotti's label. He's hot as shit. He probably has better numbers than most of this list, to be honest. Go check him out. He has a song called Yesterday with Lil Durk. And he has a song called Doing Too Much with Yo Gotti. That's on the radio. He's super hot. It's another motherfucker you go watch him perform and they're gonna rap every single word.
I've seen people in previous conversations about this talking about somebody named Ski Mask.
Mm-hmm.
You've heard about him?
Of course.
Do you feel like he should get on the list?
No.
Okay.
Ski Mask is X's boy. So they're getting tons of viral reach. You get what I'm saying? But again, he doesn't have the record yet. X at least has a record, Look at Me, that has 25 million plays, 30 million plays. It's something ridiculous. Ski Mask is warming up. He's going to be dominant though, but it's just too early. You can't, you don't just draft a kid only on potential.
Okay. I had one more honorable mention. Side Baby. I don't know. He has a huge record right now, the Public Stick record, but I just don't feel like he's getting enough looks or controversy about himself for them to put him on the cover. I don't know.
You say this controversy word a lot. Do you feel like everybody needs controversy?
I feel like the world needs something to talk about these days.
It's crazy.
I'm sorry, but it does play a factor.
Yeah, so she said it. Diss somebody, bro. and then she'll put you on her list.
Maybe we'll do a Brooklyn fake XXL cover.
You know she would love that kind of shit.
I would. Stay tuned.